Fernandez. Joining him here momentarily will be sophomore Elena Chineka and senior Betty Manunga. We'll start off with coach's opening statement and then go for questions, and then the student athletes will be up here momentarily.
You know, it's tough because usually when we lead at halftime or we're going into the fourth quarter, we close out these type of games. But you got to give Central Florida a lot of credit. You know, it was a 1 possession, 2 possession game, and you know what? They made plays. They made plays in the fourth quarter, and we didn't. You know, we only had 6 turnovers at half. I thought it was really good, but then you finish with 17. We had a lot of costly ones. We had a lot of costly ones in the second half, especially in that fourth quarter. But I thought the difference was the offensive rebounds that hurt us in the fourth. You know, we go 2 for 11 in the fourth quarter, lose by 8. It's tough. But you know what? A lot of credit goes to them. You know what? When we win with class. We get beat, you know, we're doing it the same way. So that's who we are, and that's what our program's all about.
We'll start questions inside the room. For those of you that are on the Zoom, if you want to raise your hand, we will go to you momentarily and call individually. So,
Coach, the first 2 matchups against UCF, you guys lose by an average of 18.5. Then today played them a lot closer. What was working through those first 3 quarters that had you guys in the game?
Well, I thought we did a really good job taking care of the basketball, not turning it over. And I thought we defended really, really well. You know, we held them to 30% shooting, but they go 16 to 20 from the free throw line. That was a big difference there. I thought we're solid defensively. You know, we shot 34%. You need to shoot a lot better than that, you know, against them to beat them. They're a good basketball team. They've had a good year. I don't know how many wins they got. I mean, that's right. They got
27.
They got 27, right? They've won a lot of games. You know, they're good. I think we're really good too. So just got to, hey, get back to Tampa, rest up, and get ready for the NCAA tournament.
And Coach, you mentioned the turnovers, 6 at halftime, and then you lose 11-5 in the second half. Were they doing anything different defensively, or was it just rushed offense?
You know what? Well, they make you take the ball to different places where they want to get you to go to trap you. I just think we got in a hurry at times. We got a 10-second back court count. We turned it over on a baseline out of bounds, you know. So we got to learn from it. And you know, it's tough. It's tough to get to the championship game and play as well as we did and not close it out.
And then looking ahead to the NCAA tournament, kind of what does, you know, the preparation for that kind of look like for you guys going forward?
Well, we played 3 games in 3 days, so we need to get back, rest up a little bit, right? And then find out who we play. Find out who we play on Sunday, right? Bring the guys in to shoot some free throws, you know. But the preparation will start on who we play Sunday night.
and question for the student athletes.
Sorry about the loss, but you had 8 in the third quarter. You were up to 14, and then they hold you scoreless in the fourth. What were they doing differently on you defensively there in that final quarter?
What they were doing differently? I think it's obvious that we both wanted it a lot, but they wanted to take the revenge from last year. They did it. Credits to them. They locked me down. We fought hard, and I'm proud of my team. And there's a lot more to do. We got to the NCAA tournament, so this is our last chance to do better.
And then I asked Coach, but losing this game, how do you guys kind of regroup mentally to go into that NCAA tournament, you know, a week from now?
I mean, I think tonight we just need to digest what happened, but our season is not over. We're going to the NCAA tournament, so we have to regroup. We'll be fine.
All right, we're going to go to the Zoom. We're going to start with Leo Haggerty.
Coach Pinzan and Saniki had to go 40 minutes. Is this the night you really miss Maria Alvarez?
Oh, I mean, if you miss, listen, this group, this group last year, right? That played today, right? Primarily played the bulk of the minutes in the championship game last year. It's a credit to the type of conditioning, the shape we're in, and our medical and training staff have done with these guys, right? They also, I mean, they played 7 guys too. So we played primarily 6. So those were the guys that we decided to go through and that can play in this type of environment, this type of game. Bottom line.
Coach, as physical a game was, were you surprised you only shot 8 free throws?
Yeah, but you know what? Here's the deal. We can't control that. We can only control what we can control, right? Could some 50-50 calls gone our way? Possibly, but you know what? They didn't. It's not the reason why we lost the game. But we go 50% from the free throw line. I think that's not us, right? So that's 4 points there. We missed 2 last night out of how many we shot. So I think what hurt us was the glass hurt us, turnovers. But I'm really, really proud of this group. I'm really proud of the 2 young ladies to the left of me. Again, defensively, we held them to 30%, right? The glass hurt us. I thought, when we fouled, some of the fouls could have gone either way. Hey, we can't control that. But, usually, like I said, we're up at half, we're up going into the 4th quarter. We usually close out these games. We've been in these type games. That's us. Tonight, it didn't happen. So guess what? The sun's going to come up tomorrow and we move on. That's it.
Next, we'll go to Will Turner.
For Betty, just the way that Shea Leverett played in the first half in particular, probably one of her best stretches of basketball of these last 2 games. Just if you could just, kind of talk about how important, especially that second quarter when she went on that individual 6-0 run, how important that was to keep you guys in the game a half.
I mean, we won everything last year, so we just wanted to remake it. This was our last chance. And I remember after our timeout, she just looked at me. She said, "Betty, I'm not going back home without a ring." So she was really motivated to win this game. And yeah, she played hard. She makes some good plays. All credit to her.
And then, Coach, just, you said it twice that UCF has been waiting 365 days to win this night. Just, what can you say about them and just kind of their resiliency to want to win this, especially for those 5th-year seniors that they've got?
Yeah, I think of a variety of guys on their team had really good off seasons. I think Diamond Battles had a really good off season. She deserves the recognition that she's gotten, right? Down low, they got 3 guys in Kaba, Smith, and Thomas that if you sit behind them, they're going to turn and score, right? And they also go to the glass really hard. So again, our program and our team's not going to be defined by one basketball game. So, a lot of people would like to be where we're at. We've won 24 games. We got a good basketball team. And unfortunately, we got beat by one team 3 times.
Next, we'll go to Kyle Nash. Maybe muted,
For
Kyle.
that
There we
same
go.
vein, you had mentioned that you had won the 24 games. We talked a bit about what didn't exactly work tonight. What do you think went best for your team and the ladies? I mean, heck, this was a game for 3.5 quarters plus. So what do you feel like your team did best throughout the night?
Well, I thought in a game like this, every possession, every trip down the floor on both ends of the floor mattered. I thought when we really executed and we got the ball where we needed to get it to, and we took high percentage shots, ball went in the basket. So I was happy. I was happy that there weren't the live turnovers that happened at UCF or at our place where it was a live turnover and they come down and score. So that wasn't the case today. We did a good job against their pressure. And I thought in the half court, we got the ball, unfortunately, and not as well as we could have in that fourth quarter to different areas against their 3-2 zone.
And this is for the student athletes. Obviously, never fun to lose any game, but how much comfort is offered by the fact that you ladies will likely have another chance to suit up again in the dance?
I don't know if I would say it's a comfort, but it's really mostly like motivating, because we can do more things. It's time to prove more stuff. I don't know if it's more of a comfort, but just motivating. That's it.
All right, guys, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much.